All right, everybody, and welcome back to Married with Media. And we're here for the first time watch and reaction of Dario Argento's Suspiria.
Yes. So I feel like I've been waiting a very long time to
I feel
watch
like you have
this.
too.
Yeah. So I'm excited to check it out and see what all the hype is about.
Yep, and we'll be watching this movie on 4K, the Synopsis Film 4K. And look at that cover. Look at that cover right there. What do you think about that? You see that? See that girl hanging? It's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the most, like, even if you hate the movie, you'll have to appreciate this movie just visually.
Yeah, I
just
know
the
you've said
colors
that.
and stuff. Like, it's a beautiful movie.
Right.
That looks amazing in 4K, and it's definitely like become. It wasn't my favorite when I first watched it, but it's become one of my favorite horror movies. This will be the fourth time I've seen it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I know a little bit about it, but not really.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm excited. How long is it?
This is only 90 minutes.
Okay.
So it's not like the remake. The remake was like 2.5 hours.
Oh, wow. Of course.
So this is only an hour and a half.
All right,
and
perfect.
it's a very interesting movie.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for you to dive into the world of Dario Argento.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's do it. When we get done, we'll share our thoughts.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Listen to that music by Goblin. All right, so we just got done watching Suspiria, 1977. First time watch for you.
Yep. And
what did you think of it?
It will definitely be the only watch that I ever give it.
You're not going to get the 4 times like me? 4 times for Suspiria.
No. Yeah, I didn't enjoy this one. It was just too weird for my taste. The music drove me crazy. And I feel like...
I can't believe that Goblin score is incredible.
No.
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
And I just felt like, I don't know. I just didn't like it. I thought it was pretty boring. A lot of the stuff was just, I mean, I get it if they're like going for this like unique and weird style or whatever.
Well, this movie was unique and weird before being unique and weird was cool. Like it's very ahead of its time.
But it's like, that doesn't mean that it's good.
Yeah, it's definitely not like, I don't know, a traditional like narrative storytelling.
Yeah.
The performances aren't great. I'll give it that. I think Jessica Harper's pretty good in it.
Is that the like main girl?
The main girl.
And I mean, I thought that the...
But the problem is, and I didn't tell you this beforehand, but I did after we filmed, but all of the... they use different language-speaking actors.
You did tell me that.
And but I didn't tell you on air.
Oh.
I didn't tell you on air until after. So they use different language-speaking actors and actresses. So all the voices are dubbed, except for the English speakers, because it's all dubbed in English.
Yeah.
So those performances all seem kind of off because of that.
I mean, I feel like that was like a very minor thing.
Yeah.
It just sucked besides that.
Okay.
I mean, it just, I don't know. It was just so like...
Yeah. Your reaction is pretty much exactly how I thought you would react. I didn't think you would like this movie at all. But like I said, this isn't a movie in the traditional sense.
Yeah.
This is more of a experience. Like you experience this film. And then you make up your mind whether or not you like it or not.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely don't like it.
Okay. That's fair.
Now, I will say that I still might want to check out the new one.
The new one is more of what I would call, it's still weird and strange and all over the place, but it's more of like an actual movie.
Gotcha.
And they do a lot to like flesh out the story and the characters, and you really kind of understand a lot more of what's going on in this world, instead of just having it all thrown at you like at the very end, like they do in the last 20 minutes of this movie.
And it's just like, you know, their choice for like effects or whatever, like, you know, the blood was just like straight up red paint.
Yeah.
And
that's
like,
the Italian horror style.
Yeah.
And just the way they shoot stuff.
And the way, like, you know, people would get stabbed and, It was just very
over
the top and strange and
like that opening death scene where they just kind of cut to the open heart beating and then they stab the heart. Yeah, it's a unique style. It's a unique style. I've seen a few of these Italian horror films now, so I kind of understand that style now. And it's grown on me a little bit. But so you didn't like the movie. What did you had to at least appreciate like the visuals. It's a beautiful movie.
I mean, yeah, the colors were good and everything. But I mean, some of the shots were not good. Like it was kind of like blurry or like grainy. I don't know.
I mean, it's a 77 movie, so it's over 40 years old.
I mean,
they can only do so much with the transfer, but I think that they did an awesome job with that 4K transfer. I do think it looks really good in certain parts. Like that, the outside of the building, like the red is just
right.
Like so rich.
And I mean, the parts that I'm thinking about, it might have been intentional. I don't really know. Obviously, I don't understand this film and what they're trying to accomplish.
You don't have to. You don't have to. To be truthful, I don't even really understand it fully yet.
I mean,
I'm just now starting to dive into these Italian horror films.
Yeah, like just for me, the music was super distracting.
Mm-hmm.
And like some of the scenes would just like drag on forever with the music. And I'm just like, okay.
They're building suspense is what they're trying to do. But I think that the music just kind of drove you nuts.
That's the thing, is that like it wasn't even scary.
Yeah, I get that, because when I watched it, like everybody was talking about this last like 6-minute sequence, the 12-minute sequence or whatever. It's even in the promo material. And then I was like, really, that's it? When I got to the end, I was like, I wasn't really that impressed with it. So for me, like I get that. Like I'm not really super impressed with the finale of the film. It's just more or less the overall experience of the movie is what kind of draws me to it.
But I'm happy that it's done.
Yeah, and it's done. You did it. You experienced
I can say I've seen the original Suspiria now.
Yeah.
One and done.
One and done, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some movies are one and done. So,
but yeah, what have you gave this movie?
This is not my favorite Argento movie that he's directed. My favorite is Tenebrae. And when I first watched this, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I would probably give this movie, I would bump this up to a 9 now because I really do enjoy it a lot.
Wow.
So I would give this a 9 out of 10 because I like it. I don't think I liked it more watching it this time because you were with me kind of pointing out all the flaws as we went. But usually, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Like a 9 out of 10 on sucking?
You could say that. You could say that.
I'm going to give it, I don't know.
I feel like you're going to give it like a 5.
Yeah, 5. And that's being generous.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So this is your least favorite of all the ones we watched so far by far, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, we got 9 more to go. I'm curious as to what you're going to think of a few more, especially when we get to some of the ones that I haven't even seen yet.
Right.
So those are going to be more interesting. So appreciate y'all joining us on this first time watch reaction of Suspiria. It was definitely interesting watching the movie for the first time with you.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, stay tuned for 9 more movies. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like the video and comment down below your own thoughts and experiences with this film. And we'll see y'all later.